I've been in Brazil for the past almost week to get my visa, and this is a little bit about what the E3 visa experience has been like for me. Uh, because I'm an Australian citizen, so I need a visa. I've just started a new job. I need to get a new visa for the job. You can't do it in the US, so you have to leave. And in the past, I've gone back to Australia to do it, or I've done it in London. And it usually takes up 2 days to process, so pretty simple. Because of timings and things like that, we just had to get this visa done as quickly as possible. And Brazil had the fastest appointment times that I could get out of all. So we chose Brazil. I got in last Thursday. No, I got in last Thursday morning. I had to go to a center to do a pre-interview Thursday afternoon, and then Friday had my appointment at the consulate. And usually you only expect 2 to 4 day turnaround max. But here, I guess, it's a little different. I did my interview, and they said it could be up to 10 days. So I'm panicking. I've got Britni back at home. She's got the 2 kids. I've got Olive. She's 2 months old. I want to get this job started. It's very stressful, so I'm anxiously hanging out, waiting to get this notification that my visa is ready to be picked up, and it just hasn't arrived. Monday it didn't. Sunday it didn't arrive. Monday, Tuesday it didn't arrive, and I was supposed to fly out tonight. And at that point, it's just like, well, I'm gonna have to extend the trip, and who knows how long. And then just after we extend the trip, I get the email saying my passport's ready to be picked up, and I'm excited. But then it says you have to book an interview to go pick up your passport. So I was like, great, I'll book it for this afternoon. I logged in, took the interview, and the earliest one they had was September 8th. Which is over a week away. And I was just like, no, that's not staying here. I can't stay here for that long. So I just said, well, I'm just going to go down there. And I went down there earlier, and they said, we'll come back after 2. So I was like, okay, let me get all my things from my room. Because if it does work out, then I'm going to have to scramble and jet back to the airport to make this flight in time. And so I go back, pick up my stuff, come back, and it's very difficult. There's a lot of people there. Nobody speaks English, which is fine, but it just makes it very difficult when you're trying to explain to people what the situation is, and you're sort of like gesturing and handing documents and speaking terrible, broken Portuguese. And so I give them the document. I get sent around from like 3 to 4 different people. And then finally I get put in line, and I'm just hoping I get up to the window, I can give them my documents, and they can just give me the thing. And the whole time, she's looking at it, she recognizes that it's not the day for me to pick it up because it's not for another week. And then so I'm just like, fingers crossed, she goes out the back to look for it, and I'm just hoping that it's out the back somewhere. And thankfully it's out the back. So I'm gonna make it out when I originally was going to. I'm gonna get back home when I was originally planning to. It's just such a relief. As much as it seems like it's a blessing to be in Rio De Janeiro to do it, it hasn't been that fun of a trip because it's not. When it's a trip you really, really don't want to do, and it just spoils the trip. But on top of that, it's been raining the whole time, so I haven't. The only one time I got out, I got to see Little Africa, which was great, but I haven't been able to take any videos because there's been nothing in the video really. It's just been a really stressful trip, but this is what it's been like. So if you are going to do any sort of like visa processing, come out of the US and do it in Brazil, I think right now it just seems to be a big backlog. Do be prepared that it could take 10 or 15 days. You could be here for 2 weeks. I was, for whatever reason, just lucky, I guess, to scramble and came today, and I was able to make it out of my original stay time. But that seems to be the standard. So if you don't mind and have the time and want to just relax and do your thing, then you do that. But this is, for me, this wasn't planned, and I really wanted to be home. I was calling the family every day. I miss them a lot. It's my first time being away from them. So, yeah, that's been a trip so far. I'm on my way to the airport now. I didn't want to give any update because I just wanted to stay focused on making sure I got the passport. But now I'm out, so still taking my original flight as scheduled, still getting home as scheduled, and still get to start my job next week. So, very excited about that.